1985 today. It's 6369 Garage or Garage. I like a set with a nice simple name. It translates everywhere, Garage. I have my original instructions that I haven't unfolded for some time. They're still intact, just hanging on in there. Oh, it is hanging on in there, that one. Let's not dangle that around any longer. There they are. Right, interesting. Put those there. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, please. These are quite rare, I think, these plates. As is that brick for the top. Right, we've got the jack. I'd rather Jack than Fleetwood Mac. Here's our mechanic, there he is. Okay, and we've got a really sort of crap car, really. I don't think it's very good. It's a bit weird. I'd like to see the sort of standard car we had at the time, you know, like the car with Jack, or auto tyre repair, I think it's referred to. But anyway, here's the sort of rubbishy Jeep type thing. Looks like this. Has a nice red stripe through the middle somewhere. Apparently, yeah, there it is. Go through that. Nice black steering wheel. They were quite rare at the time. Which goes, yes, there. Couple of 2x3 plates. There's one in there, like that. And some 1x3 plates in red. Something I'm knocked on the floor. Well, that was. I say knocked on the floor, but stuck on my arm. It fell off. Well, there's another one of these, which we're going to need in a second anyway, so we might as well put it on. Some 1x6 plates. I'm going to go on just as soon as we've... Well, I think that's weird. It's got rear lights, but no front lights. I mean, what's that about? Are they just brake lights, maybe? They haven't got any lights at all. Where's my windscreen? Here it is. Nice black bar at the back. And some wheels. One doesn't want to go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. It's all right. This is a bit. It looks a bit rubbish at the front, doesn't it? It's a bit cheapy. Could be better. Right, let's have a look at building this thing then. Here we go. Regular viewers will be relieved to know that I've done that beforehand, so we actually don't have to spend much time building those up. So that's there. Also probably need 6 on this side, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. So we've got 4 here on that side. You want some 2s here. 2, 2, 2, 2. Don't mess with my toot toot. Denise LaSalle, that was on the top of the box of the day. Where it seems perfectly acceptable for someone to sing about, well, I say someone, a woman to sing about breaking a man's face, that's fine. Anyway. There we go. Oh. Here we go, nice telephone on there, black telephone with the old-fashioned dial. It's got a receiver on it, that's nice. Some sets, as Fire Station hasn't got a receiver on it. I don't think the bike shop has as well. I mean, what's that about? Why give you a telephone but no receiver on it? They obviously acknowledge it needs one because I got one here. So that's always a bit silly, I think. Another one of those. Another one of those. And then 2 rows of 1s. And this is rather like the bank stylistically when it came out. Although I didn't see the bank until a few years ago because I never knew it existed until I discovered Brittlink. I looked at all these sets I never knew existed before because they were only available in the US or, you know, Europe, and they weren't in our catalogues, so we weren't aware of them. Oh, that's jumped a bit, isn't it? When we go over to 5, we can put these doors and windows in. So the windows have got halfway up blinds. And the door's got nothing on it, nothing at all, for some reason. I missed a bit out there, I have. What I've missed is a tower going up in here, so I'm going to put that in now. It has 1, 2, 3 1x1 bricks there. Then we've got very manky 1x1 plate, which I think I've just changed for something else. So a plate and a clip. And then it's got a massive fire extinguisher on there. This is around sort of the same time as these tap bits came out, and they loved using them a lot as well. So let's put our fire extinguisher in there anyway. And then I'm assuming we've got this inverted slope. I really don't want to rip these in half here, so I'm trying to be very delicate with them. Yes, there we go. That goes across there. And we have a curved, whoop. I suppose it's like the airport as well. That sort of system with these sort of windows, doors, and their slopes up at the top like that. Okay, let's put you back in. Here's another slope somewhere. Wherever that's gone. Cute. And we want another one of those. And they have a nice grey thing to build in the middle here as well. So we want a grey plate there. These are both light grey. And there's a strange sort of anomaly within light grey where they vary in colour a lot. I mean, look, shade down, then we can see that very well. Let's put it on the brick and then we can see if that helps. And it's not dark grey, because dark grey is very dark grey. It's sort of dark light grey. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But it is pretty normal. That's just the way it was then. So we're clicking all these together. Now we want another plate there, and a brick on the top. Then we've got a hammer and a spanner. I don't know if that hammer or mallet was pretty new then, I think. Let's put those in there. And that slots in there like that. And I don't know why it has to be grey, or why it isn't just built into the wall anyway, in red, but there you go. That's the way it is, as Mel and Kim said once. We need 2. That's a 1x1 plate. So there's one. Here's another. I'm going to put those to one side. And I need a 6, a 6 and an 8 plate. So my 6 goes there, 6 goes there. My 8 goes there to hold the door on. Those go on top of my 1x6 plates. Then I have a 1x2 plate. That's quite clever, really. Quite nice engineering there. Did so try and, if I do any more in the future, I'd try and put the doors together, and I've forgotten to do that. Anyway, got a 1x8 goes on there. Yeah, and then our 2 running bricks for the shutter doors. There we are. Oh, that's actually quite well engineered, as I said. I like it. So is this better than the garage it replaced? There's a little red garage. That's quite cute. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think this is probably better overall. It's just got more in it, hasn't it? But yeah, it's a tough one. Nice, cute little garage. I remember getting that for Christmas. Don't remember getting this. Don't know when I got this at all. Might have been for Christmas. There's no photographs of it at Christmas, really. So I don't know. Let's get that on there. It's got a very random selection of yellow and clear, this one. So we have, that's it, clear, clear, yellow, clear, clear, and then yellow, yellow. That's the system. I'm going to get this ready so it doesn't fall out. I'll lean it out slightly. In she goes. And then that one. Okay. Right, hold that in place and then put the plate on. There it is, can't move now. There it is. One of those at the back. Another one there. And another one there. That's an extra one that was crap. It was all chew, so I took it out. We'll put a new one in. That's why that's there, I haven't missed it. Some black plates now. We got that's it. So again, something strange with Lego is sometimes when they put these skylights in, they have a roof, well not a roof, but they put a plate on top, like that, and they come here, but this time this one is overlapping the edge, so they're really consistent with how they go on. Doesn't click, does it? Let me click. Put that one as well. So the fire station, is it 6385, doesn't have that on it. It's just bare. So let's got our sort of classic oil drum that they liked in those days. With a nice tap on the top. Then we've got the sign, the garage sign. It's more of a workshop really, sort of repair shop, than just a standard garage. But there it is, it's done. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Have a quick look inside before we go. There we are. So he's got his tools. Garage goes up, door. Got a little office there with a telephone. Yeah, apart from the sort of shitty little car, which could have had more going on here maybe, I don't know. Just looks a bit crap. I would have liked a proper standard 1985 style car than that. But otherwise, I think it's pretty decent and a decent upgrade on an already good garage before. Let's put you there. There he is. Okay, and it's done then. See you again soon. Bye.